Credit card interest rates are at an all-time high, and that means more and more Americans are falling into debt.
Sorry, I was still dancing from the music pumping.
Buzzkill.
Young adults are the most likely to have added to their credit card debt over the last year. That's according to Bankrate. And on our sides, Christine Lazar is here to tell us more about this. And that's kind of scary if that young that you're getting in that much trouble.
Yeah, well, don't you remember, like, when you're in college, they come with the tables and they set up about the credit cards, and you think, oh, great, I can just put it all on a credit card. And
well, I think a lot of kids think, oh, it's free money.
Yes, or they don't realize that they may end up paying more in interest and fees than they actually pay for the stuff that they buy. So a just released Bankrate survey found that of those with credit card debt, 82% of Gen Z and millennials have added to their credit card debt over the last year. Now, this is compounded by the fact that credit card interest rates are now at a record average of more than 20%.
We found that about 3/4 of people in credit card debt have added to it over the past year, and that's primarily because of inflation and higher interest rates.
And of those who are carrying a credit card balance, Bankrate found that those balances are, big surprise, going up by about 15% year over year, which is also a record. 6 in 10 of those with credit card debt report they've had it for at least a year, and 75% of those with credit card debt in the U.S. make less than $50,000 a year. So what can be done about this? Well, if you have decent credit, you can apply for a zero-interest credit card and roll over your balances, which can help you pause your interest for up to 21 months. Now, you can also secure a personal loan. If you have good credit, the interest rate's about 7%, which is about a third less than the average credit card interest rate. Finally, if you can't get either of those, you may qualify for nonprofit credit counseling. They can walk you through the process of paying down your debt, and they can negotiate terms with your creditor. Now, about 3/4 of the time, you can also negotiate down your own interest rate. By the way, the average credit card balance in America right now is $5,500. If you only make minimum payments, you'll be in debt about 17 years and pay about $7,500 in interest. So
the math on that.
Yeah, you're not kidding around when you have 20%.
So the most appealing option is to negotiate it down, I would think.
Yes,
is that
I mean,
actually
that's
easy
something
to do?
You just gotta ask, right?
Yeah, you gotta ask. You're not gonna get a lot of points, right? They're not gonna say, okay, fine, 3%. But it is something, right? Now, I do want to caution people, when you look at credit counseling, make sure you go to a reputable credit counselor. There's nonprofits out there. You don't want to get taken because a lot of times, well, not a lot of times, but sometimes you can get scammed there too.
Yeah.
And then you end up owing even more.
Great advice. Christine Lazar, thank you for that.